records are nothing. A storm has been brewing, and they are determined to bring a surge of energy in the opening game against the Knicks. Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1, Game 1. And tonight, our matchup, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the New York Knicks here in New York. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Johnson and Okongwu man the post positions. Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with C.J. McCollum. And it's Daniels in at the 3 spot. And for the Knicks, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. Josh Hart out there with Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the 1. You look at the Knicks. Well, they have a difficult test here in the first round with the talent level of these two teams. This feels more like a second-round matchup.
Yeah, I think most of us are expecting it to be a highly competitive series. Home court advantage could be the difference maker in this one.
Just 3 to shoot, and a wide-open look for McCollum, and the first shot of the night for him, missing. And it's good from Bridges on the assist from Brunson.
Oh, Mikal Bridges with the big-time strength on that finish.
McCollum against Brunson. McCollum outside. From deep. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, McCollum is a real danger at the arc. He's an efficient long-range bomber.
Back to Brunson. No good on the 3. Daniels with it. Bridges covering. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Here's Bridges. Over Daniels. Bridges misses.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Hart the pass to Brunson. And he drops him away up off the glass.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
Pass to Okongwu. And here's McCollum. Fades and shoots. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. McCollum's got 5 points so far. Towns a screen on McCollum. And that one's good. Brunson.
He dialed in from the jump tonight. The confidence is showing here in the first.
Johnson the pass to Alexander Walker. To Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. Offensive rebound. Johnson outside. Okongwu with the screen for Johnson. And stolen by Hart. To the inside. Bridges. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you love to see Bridges keep the pressure on the defense and draw the contact.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Knicks.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball. Looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
Back to McCollum. 6 on the shot clock. To the left wing. Daniel from outside. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brunson against McCollum. Brunson goes in. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
This guy is so cagey. Jalen Brunson gets that defender off their feet with the pump fake. So good.
Shooting 2.
That one falls for Brunson.
Now, Jalen Brunson approaches the point guard position as a scorer. Boy, this guy can light you up.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
In the corner, Daniels. Down low, here's Johnson. And Johnson with the stop.
I love that from Johnson. Sets the pick and then finds some space there for the basket.
Inside, here's Hart. And Hart pulls it down.
The lead just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
That's how you can get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Defended by Bridges. Okongwu with the screen on Brunson. Johnson surveying the floor. Second chance shot. Knicks with the rebound. And Anunoby, here we go. He was all alone on that.
That's the confidence of talent. This guy, regardless of situation, believes that shot is going in. Boy, he may not be the biggest center in this league, but big-time athleticism on display.
Now here's Brunson. 6 points for him. Bridges passes to Towns. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Pass to McCollum. At the top of the key, Alexander Walker. Okongwu with a screen on Bridges. Alexander Walker passes to Okongwu. Just 2 to shoot. McCollum on the mark with the 15-footer. McCollum's got 7 points in the game.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Here's Bridges. Trying to get open. And good from Bridges on the assist by Towns.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
McCollum. Misses from short range.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Brunson the pass to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Mr. Towns can hurt you from anywhere, and that includes putting it on your head.
Timeout. Timeout.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. McBride's checked in for the Knicks. Outside Daniel. Okongwu with the screen for Johnson. To the paint. It's good. Nice touch there from Okongwu.
And since arriving in the NBA, sharing the ball is something Johnson has worked at.
Hart outside. Brunson against McCollum. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, his shot looks deadly right now. Already, he's hit 3 or 4 or something.
McCollum deciding where to go with it. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And with that great handle and high basketball IQ, McCollum remains a lethal pick-and-roll option.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks.
Now, and you have to be more careful with the basketball. These are possessions that you don't get back.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And then for Atlanta, Doc Landale's checked in for Okongwu. Kuminga comes in for Dyson Daniels. And Kispert subbed in for C.J. McCollum. And here is Kuminga. With his first shot attempt, Robinson pulls it in. Here's McBride, defended by Kispert. And McBride gets it to go.
And they're beginning to just fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Takes the three. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. New York leading by 9. Pass to Towns. Now here's Brunson. Screen by Hart. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McBride. Defended by Kispert. Buries it from three-point range.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And Quinn Snyder wants a timeout. He's Knicks. Mikal Bridges checked in for Hart. And it's Jose Alvarado in for Jalen Brunson. Rizachet, he's checked in for the Hawks. Gabe Vincent comes in for Alexander Walker. The Hawks trail by 12. Kispert, the pass to Kuminga. Here's Vincent. They set the screen. And the dunk by Kispert.
And you can't be one-dimensional. Corey Kispert willing to put it on the floor and get to the rim.
Here's Bridges. He has 7 and finished off by Robinson.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
Here's Rizachet. Pass to Kispert. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Kispert's got his second basket of the night.
Boy, tremendous finish by Kispert. When you come into the league just a little bit older, your frame is usually ready for play right away. Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
Here's Landale. Back to Rizachet. Pass to Vincent. Rizachet in the corner. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Bridges outside. Robinson finds Bridges. Over Vincent. Bridges misses. The Hawks trail by 13. Pass to Kispert. Outside, Kuminga. Here's Vincent. Gets rebounded by New York. Robinson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Alvarado. A three-pointer off the mark. Atlanta's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. Here's Rizachet, defended by McBride. Back to Vincent. Shoots over Bridges. Atlanta again missing.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Mikal Bridges has been the guy making things happen for the Knicks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We come back right after this. And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And a comfortable margin for the Knicks here, guys.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. McCollum is out there with Corey Kispert. Then it's Kuminga. And then there's Zachary Riesesheim. And it's Landale in at the 5, roaming the paint. Robinson finds McBride. New York moving it around. Bridges misses.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from McCollum. Robinson a screen on McCollum. Pass to McBride. For the 3, buries the long-range jumper. McBride's got 8.
Yeah, that's too good a look to get there from behind the arc.
McCollum outside. Out to the right wing. Kispert setting the pick for Riesesheim. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Riesesheim's got himself on the board with 3 there. Pass to Sohan. Bridges outside. Back to Sohan. The 3. Rebounded by McCollum. And so McCollum will bring it out for Atlanta. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Fires from deep. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
And just look at those numbers. What can't McCollum do?
Robinson up top. Back to Alvarado. Robinson a screen on McCollum. Here's Alvarado. He's guarded by McCollum. Here's McBride. No good there with the step-back J. The Hawks trail by 8. McCollum takes to Kispert. Here's Landale. He's defended by Alvarado. Here's McCollum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
And I love how active McCollum is. Superb at drawing contact on the way up.
And he knocks down the first one.
Your classic combo guard. C.J. McCollum can play off the ball as a shooting guard, but also can run the point at times. A valuable piece for this team.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Towns, who's checked in for Jeremy Sohan. And OG Anunoby subbed in for Jose Alvarado. Pass to Anunoby. Outside, Towns. The kick out to Anunoby. Stolen by McCollum. And here is Johnson. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. 6 to shoot. Here's McCollum. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Corey Kispert is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Riesesheim, he's checked in for Atlanta. Riesesheim with the steal. And it's McCollum in the corner. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. McCollum's got 9 points in the quarter.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
There's the pick. Bridges passes to Towns. Here's Robinson, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting a point. And the Knicks lead by 6. Outside, Kuminga. Pass to McCollum. 3-pointer. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Outside, Towns. Anunoby passes to McBride. Bridges outside. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Now here's McCollum, defended by McBride. Pocket 6. McCollum hits center, off the mark from 16 feet out. The Knicks leading by 5. Outside, Towns. Back to McBride. Bridges for 3. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
I'll tell you what, the ability to concentrate under duress of a great contest. Well done, Mikal Bridges.
Now here's McCollum. Tight defense on him. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. For the Knicks, Jose Alvarado comes in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Jock Landale. Tyson Daniels comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Reza Shea. In the corner, it's Robinson. Pass to Towns. That falls. Nice feed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game. Johnson outside. Up to McCollum. There's the triple. Again, McCollum missing.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Out to the wing. Brunson against McCollum. It's tipped. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Brunson against McCollum. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Here's the lob to the hoop. Towns with the steal. And Anunoby, here we go. Robinson passes to Alvarado. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Back to Alvarado. Towns for 3. A rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 4th rebound in this one. In. The Hawks again can't hit. To the right side. Here's Brunson. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Brunson's got 10 points.
I think in today's NBA, you've got to be a three-level scorer. The midi is good for Jalen Brunson.
Daniels gets to Johnson. And the 3-ball is good.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Here's Alvarado. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of building three-point opportunities.
Johnson, wide open look. And again, Atlanta with the triple.
Man, you could see Johnson was waiting for his own chance there at a 3.
To Brunson. A kick out to Towns. Here's Alvarado. And again, New York with the triple.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Alexander Walker. That one falls coming off Johnson's feet. Johnson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. McCollum against Brunson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson understands how to position himself and turn the lights out. Makes that easy.
Anunoby against Daniel. Back to Alexander Walker. Shoots over Alvarado. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Brunson outside. New York moving the ball around. Anunoby a screen on McCollum. Here's Brunson. Good. Brunson, no fear down low.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy
to Alexander Walker. Open shot, Johnson. Again, the Hawks score.
An underrated part of what Johnson brings to this offense, that mid-range game.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. He's checked in for New York. Mikal Bridges comes in for Jose Alvarado. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Dominguez come in for McCullough. .129 left to play here in the half. Bridges against Daniel. Three-pointer. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 8 points here in this quarter.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a handle.
From deep, Johnson. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Now here's Brunson. Defended by Alexander Walker. The shot's good from Brunson.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Outside, Kuminga. Johnson against Towers. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Oh, tricky move by Johnson, using that pump fake to get his defender up in the air.
The Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. First one falls for him.
And what I love about Jalen Brunson, just how versatile he is. And the scary part, this guy is still improving. He's got another level to get to.
That one misses.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Pass to Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the deep.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And so it's the New York Knicks. 13 points up at the end of the period. And more than anything, their three-point shooting is what sparked them. A fantastic night from long range so far. And Allie LaForce has got something now for us from the floor. Allie, take it away.
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Welcome, folks. Game 1 and a big deficit right now for the Atlanta Hawks.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, I'm curious. You guys both played in a lot of playoff games. What's a game 1 like?
To me, it's the most important game of the series. A chance to come out strong, set the tone, Ernie, like getting everyone on notice. And game ones are really the best chance for the underdog to sneak in and steal a win.
Yeah, you say that, Kenny, because you're the underdog around here. You better not be stealing nothing away from me. Stay away from my snacks. I'm the alpha.
Well, glad the whole pack was able to weigh in on that one. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. You know, C.J. McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
So it's New York now. Towns is out there with Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Bridges. And it's Anunoby in at the three. That's the group for Mike Brown as we get going here in the second half. Pass to Bridges. Down and drops through the net for his ninth bucket. He is 9 for 13 so far.
Well, the length and skill set is a tremendous combination for Mikal Bridges. Starting to cook a little bit.
Back to McCollum. Takes a three. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th assist in this one.
Just doing what he can. He's competing. He's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one. The high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up.
Johnson, the pass to McCollum. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Johnson with a screen on Anunoby. McCollum. Here's Alexander Walker. And the Hawks with another three.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
Bridges outside. Hart outside. Right wing. Towns for three. Drills it from outside. Towns has got 11 points.
But Pat answers with his own three, and he says, I told you I'm the best shooting big man in history.
Inside Daniel. A three from McCollum, and the Hawks with another three.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Bridges misses.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the dude has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
A high post shot. It'll go, and the New York lead is cut down to 7 on the bucket from McCollum.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Towns gets to Brunson. Pass to Hart. Bridges left side. Lets it go from deep. And Anunoby gets it to go on the assist by Bridges.
Boy, just tremendous concentration on deep range. OG Anunoby is really coming along as a shooter.
McCollum against Brunson. McCollum outside. It's over Brunson. Will not go. This is off the front arm.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Hart outside. No one near him. Rebound Atlanta.
That's a breakdown defensively right there, folks. He just could not make the pay.
Johnson, the pass to McCollum. Back to Johnson. The shot, no good. Bridges with some nice defense. Hart finds Brunson. Sweet move. Oh, Brunson wheeling his way in there.
Boy, that is nothing but pure basketball skill from Jalen Brunson. When he touches the paint, that craftiness comes into play.
Johnson right side. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Bounce pass from Bridges. Hits the three-point bomb. Anunoby's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Knicks.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
And the basket by McCollum.
Boy, remarkable how efficient he's been scoring the ball. He feels good right now.
Bridges outside. Hart kicks to Anunoby. Off target from three-point range.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Daniels passes to McCollum. And again for three.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. Towns, no luck. The Hawks trail by 8. McCollum finds Alexander Walker. Back to McCollum. Tigers a three. That's rebounded by New York. Hart's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Launches a three, and it's good. He's made 2 for every one he's missed. 10 of 15 in the contest.
Well, we know Mikal Bridges can connect from distance. This guy has become a consistent threat from deep.
Back to Johnson. Okongwu with the screen for Johnson. Over Hart. Johnson can't get it to go. And here's Bridges. They'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Pass to Towns. Here's Brunson. A three off the mark.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
McCollum outside. Brunson with some nice D. The Knicks leading by 11. Floats one. It's Brunson with a floater on the fly.
Folks, look out, because Jalen Brunson has caught his rhythm on the offensive end, and that typically means a long night for your opponent.
Now McCollum, 37 points for him. Pass to Alexander Walker. The Hawks again can't hit. New York has gone to the three-point shot 8 times already in the second half and hit 4 of them. Brunson finds Towns. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Brunson barreling in. He gets that one. Brunson's got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, what a dribble move by Brunson. Ball on a string on that drive.
Johnson dishes to McCollum. In the corner, Daniels. Down low. And then Johnson with the jam.
It was so much fun watching these guys just throw it down. Jalen Johnson can do it with the best of them.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Making a switch here. McBride's checked in, and Atlanta will go for a different look here. John Glendale's checked in for Okongwu. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Daniel. Kisper's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Wallace subbed in for C.J. McCollum. Towns finds McBride. Here's Brunson. Oh, Brunson got hit and still made it go.
You know, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Pass to Kispert. Johnson sets the screen for Kispert. And slam dunk by Johnson.
That's a dunk that would get some high score. You know Johnson put some time into that one.
Back to Brunson. Puts up a three. Hits it from three-point range. Brunson's got 11 in the second half.
That's 2 triples for him. 1 in the first, 1 in the second.
Kispert guarded closer. Johnson for three. It's rebounded by Brunson.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Kuminga against Bridges. Picked by Bridges. Shot clock at 5. McBride. And again, New York with the triple.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
Kispert kicks to Johnson. Towns with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Here's McBride. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game. The Hawks trail by 21. Pass to Kuminga. Here's Landale. Defended by Towns. Back to Landale. And he banks in the layup. Landale's got his first 2 points of the night.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
And again, it's New York.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
To the inside. Here's Landale. Basket counts. Landale's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, creating opportunities at point-blank range. This is exactly what you want.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. That's a 2 from Towns. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Bridges with the steal. To the paint. And Bridges jams it in.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Jalen Brunson has been on display for New York, and his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Back right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. So Johnson sitting on the bench. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Kuminga out there with John Landale. Then it's Corey Kispert. And there's McCollum. And it's Ricochet and at the small forward.
Well, just coming right off the pick and roll to finish beautifully. Towns looking so comfortable.
Pass to Landale. And here's McCollum. He's defended by Alvarado. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots from the corner. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 8 rebounds in this game. Now, here's Anunoby. Inside. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 4 assists now tonight. Out left of the wing. Here's Ricochet. He's guarded by Anunoby. Ricochet with it. Fires the 3. Good D by Anunoby.
Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense.
Back to McBride. Connects from 3-point range.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Landale. Atlanta again missing. The Knicks have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Here's McBride. Pass to Alvarado. Back to Towns. Anunoby passes to McBride. Rebound by Kispert. The Hawks have gone 1-4 since the end of the 3rd quarter. Now Kuminga. Now Landale. Defended by McBride. A three from a good, another from three.
And talk about stepping up. He's having a playoff game these fans won't ever forget.
That last three means he's got the most threes in a single playoff game in franchise history.
Good job running the floor. Kispert very calculated in what he does offensively.
McCollum outside. Kuminga finds Kispert. Outside Kuminga. The three from McCollum connects again from distance.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history.
And 10 triples equals Dame Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved bye-bye to the Thunder.
New York needs to get off a shot. New York, no good that time either. Here's the Hawks with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. After Rizachet. Stolen by Robinson. Here's McBride. He's defended by Landale. And so McCollum will bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
He is just self-willing his team right now, doing everything he can to keep them alive.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the things squared away with his team. A different look for New York. Hart, he's checked in for Towns. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Atlanta also making some changes here. Johnson, he's checked in for Zachary Rizachet. And Nickeil Alexander-Walker in for Kispert. Brunson finds Hart. New York moving it around. The three, Bridges. The kick out to Anunoby. 6 to shoot. Pass to Brunson. Over McCollum. Landale grabs the miss. Here's Atlanta. They've got a 10.
We've been watching Jalen Johnson build this confidence, taking it to the defense there. Big game tonight.
Brunson surveying the D. And the layup falls. Brunson's got 15 points in just the second half.
Boy, has it mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
Alexander Walker passes to McCollum. And a pin for three.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Equaling Game 6 Clay, who buried OKC back in 2016 with 11 triples. And he's finally getting the feel from beyond his second three of the half right there.
Colin passes to Landale. Here's Alexander Walker. Defended by Bridges. Pass to McCollum. And stolen by Hart. And here's Brunson outside. They get a hand on it. The Hawks trail by 16. Now here's McCollum. Defended by Bridges. Johnson sets the screen for McCollum. Pocket 6. Pass to Johnson. 9 feet out. That's in. Coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 6 assists in the game. It's Robinson, top of the key. Now Brunson. To get open is Robinson. The shot's good from Brunson. Brunson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the hype, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He knows every possession is critical now. Towns checked in for the Knicks. And then for Atlanta, Okongwu comes in for Jock Landale. And Daniels subbed in for Jonathan Kuminga. Outside Daniels. Pass to McCollum. It's rebounded by New York. And inside, he's guarded by McCollum. Bridges misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
He lobs it up. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last.
Boy, a turnover like that will have a coach just staring at his shoes, biting his tongue.
The Knicks leading by 16. Brunson outside. Now, here's Bridges, defended by Alexander Walker. Atlanta with the rebound. Alexander Walker's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. McCollum against Brunson. Now here's McCollum. Not a lot of room. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
A pure score. McCollum can hurt you from just about anywhere on the floor, drawing contact down low there.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. So McCollum nails both of them. And here's Bridges. They'll bring it up for New York. They lead by 14. Hart outside. Towns a screen on Johnson. The tray. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Hart. Hart's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Boy, what a pleasure to have a big man who can shoot the basketball like Towns. That's a pretty three.
Now McCollum lets loose a 3. Rebounded by Towns.
Well, trying to reply to the three on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
Hart outside. Now here's Bridges. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. And again, it's a New York 3.
The longer his career has put together these scoring outbursts.
Well, we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. It must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
You know, that's how you send a message to open a series. There's always one player who's the difference maker in the playoffs. And I think we found our man. The Hawks trail by 20. And here's Daniels. Pass to McCollum. Yet another bucket.
And he's on a tear offensively, lighting up the scoreboard with a purpose.
And how about this? He now holds the team's single-game record for postseason scoring. Brunson against McCollum. Here's Anunoby. The 3 is off. Daniels.
Elbow. 2. Shooting 2.
one at the line is good. And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Jock Landale's checked in for Okongwu. Newell comes in for Jalen Johnson. Kuminga's come in for McCollum. And it's Rizachet in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Both free throws good from Daniels. New York leading by 16.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in game one of the series for the Knicks.
Many times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game two with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jalen Brunson.
Boy, forget about his stats for a second, right? What impressed me most was his stamina. It seemed like he was involved in every play. And with that kind of activity, I don't know how you don't wear down.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
You know, he doesn't shrink the lead as much as he should have. That hurts a bit.
McCollum against Brunson.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy is phenomenal as a scorer and facilitator.
Free throw is good. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Newell, he's checked in for Johnson. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Glenn. Rizachet, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Corey Kispert subbed in for CJ McCollum. Both shots good from the stripe. The Hawks trail by 17. 56 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And the layup is off. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to that big slam.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. Pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game two.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. So for Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.